Fuck does it say? Ah, all right. Peace, 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 family. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Trying to figure something out over here. Let me see. Well, somebody used this laptop and they signed in on Yahoo and it's got their email showing, and I really don't want to proceed. It's just the first name. And it won't let me log out, so oh well. I shouldn't have logged in. All right, so what's going on, family? Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everybody that's tuning in. Grand Rising, everybody that's tuning in. It's been a while. How's everybody doing? Let me see. There we go. Brother Wheeler, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How we doing? How we doing? Let me see. Let me open this up to the YouTube channel. Let me see who I got checking in with me on the YouTube side of things. There we go. I do apologize for the noise. It's a blender going on in the background. Let me see. Let me get this going. Hold on. You know what? That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Hold on. Here we go. Perfect. Close that. Brother Cruz, what's going on? Brother Dennis, peace, peace, peace. Brother Hutch, salute, salute, salute. Give me a minute. Let me wait till they get done with that the damn blender up there. Give me a second. Let me let them get done with the blender, and we can proceed. Lauren V. Trust, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Please help assist me in sharing this out if possible. Please help assist me in sharing this out. We got a couple of stories that I'm going to bring to the family today. Let's get a sneak peek at the overall chart. Let's see. Let me see. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Bitcoin back above 10,000. Ethereum trading at 213. Litecoin back up to 97. In fact, where is... There we go. Check this out real quick. Let a couple people tune in real quick. In fact, let me share this out on momentarily. Let me share this out real quick. Give me 1 second. There we go. So let's check this out now. Cool. All right, there we go. Let me see who all I got checking in with me now. Brother Hodges, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. Zigzagger, what's the word? Let me put this out on Facebook. Let me actually share this on Instagram real quick. I got a couple of new followers over there that I know would like to possibly tune in. Let me go ahead and post this real quick. Let the family know that I am live streaming right now. This is gonna be a quick. It's gonna be a quick in and out, fam. I ain't gonna be here for too long. I ain't gonna be here for too long at all. Was a smoothie. Oh, good. A cucumber and coconut.
Coconut cucumber.
Where you get the aloe vera from? Where you get the aloe vera from? There's one in the fridge. That's funny. I just cut some pieces of aloe vera up and put them in the fridge because they fell off. No, that's good though. So yeah, it's gonna be a quick show. Thank you. That's good. It's gonna be a quick one. Yeah, damn, that was good. Let me go ahead and share this out real quick. Let the family know I am live. Let me see. Let me what am I looking for here? IG. Here we go. There we go. Tune in with the bully. Yeah. All right. So we can see, I mean, probably since the last time we talked, I'm trying to see when the last time I went live, what prices were. Don't really remember what prices are looking good right now. LTC up 1.8%, BNB up 2.4%, USDC, which is another stable coin, stable at 99 cents, though being utilized to the fullest extent right now. KCS, KuCoin shares trading at $1.70 right now. We got XTZ trading up $1.25, up 0.7% within the last 24 hours. Bitcoin SV only trading at $142. Bitcoin Cash at $323. Ethereum at $213, and XRP at 31 cents. Now Bitcoin back above $10,000, 24. Well, 40 was a 44. $10,024.40, up 8.86% within the last 24 hours as of right now. We had a couple of stories coming through. What's the first one coming through from Yahoo Finance, then CoinDesk, and last but not least, in fact, we're going to do Cointelegraph first, and then you know what? Let's do a different story. Yeah, let's do a different story than this. Let me see. Let me check CoinDesk real quick. I want to do something different than this. This is the normal for me. Let's find something exclusive. I think I've seen something about them being able to trade Ethereum versus Great Britain pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Bitcoin, Litecoin is halving soon. What you should know. Litecoin halving coming up, so pay attention to Litecoin. There we go. Investors can now trade Ether and British pounds on the same blockchain. Perfect. Definitely cover this. Let's get over here. Let's actually bring up live coin watch. We can run through our top 20 coins. Get this up and running. Let's look around. We tune in one more time. See who I got checking in on each side of the field. Miss Creed, Brother Coleman, Brother Thomas, Miss Grimes. How we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity to everybody. How we doing today? How we doing today? How we doing today? Grand rising to the multitude. Miss Agnes, if you got some time today, we need to get up. If you got a free 30 minutes to yourself, we definitely need to get up today. There we go. That's nice. Let me see. Just want to make sure, family, if y'all can, let me know if I can be heard clearly on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube. For those that are tuning in, let me know if I can be heard. Let me know if the screen is clear. Brother Rashid, what's going on? Yes, sir. Blessed on Thursday. Pierce. A millionaires. I like that. What's going on, family? How we doing? Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Also, share this out if you can. On Facebook, Instagram, any way you can. In your live feed, in your story feed, whatever the case may be. Share this out. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. Oh, that's what I got to do. Before I forget. Let me go ahead real quick. Hold on. Let me get this podcast up and running, as we haven't had a coffee and crypto on the podcast in a minute. Let me get this thing up and running real quick. Then I can reintroduce myself and we can really take off. There we go. Oh, hold on. Stop that. Let me make sure I'm on a new episode, not recording over something previous. There we go. New episode. Peace. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with our early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. How we doing out there? Everybody? Streaming live right now via YouTube and Facebook. Record the New Money Matrix podcast. It's available on Spotify, iTunes, and Anchor.com. How we doing out there? Is that Anchor.com? Let me look real quick. I think it's Anchor. Anchor.com, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure real quick. Anchor.fm, excuse me. It's Anchor.fm. Excuse me. Correction. We got a couple of stories coming through right now. As we can see, right now we got a market cap of $276 billion, $375,344. We got a 24-hour volume of $17,741,485,953. BTC dominance right now, according to Live Coin Watch, is at a 64.89%. We can see Bitcoin up trading above $10,000 as of right now. Ethereum coming in at 216.55 as an average. Now, when we go take a look at the actual market cap, let's see. Let's go to TradingView. That way I can give you a better visual of the market cap and which route it's headed, in which direction it's going, as well as the dominance of Bitcoin itself. This is going to be real momentary, just in and out real quick. Whereas those that are listening in or will be listening in on the New Money Matrix podcast will not be able to see this visual, so I don't want to get too caught up on it. Though we do have a nice couple of stories coming in today. One coming in from Yahoo Finance, entitled, "America Hasn't Done This in 10 Years and It's Fire for Bitcoin." This is Yahoo Finance we're talking about here. Next, we got Cointelegraph coming in saying Goldman Sachs executive confident nothing else has payoff as Bitcoin. Let's see what they're talking about over here. I don't know what they mean by that. And the last story we're going to be going over from CoinDesk.com. Investors can now trade Ethereum. Ethereum is the platform or the blockchain. Ether and British pounds, or Ethereum is the company. Let me say that, the foundation. Investors can now trade Ether, which is actually the cryptocurrency, and British pounds on the same blockchain. Interesting. Let's see what they got going on over there. Let's head over here to TradingView real quick, first and foremost. Let's see. Let's look at our total market cap, 276 billion, 778 million as of right now. There we go. There we go. This is the total market cap right here, as calculated by TradingView, mind you. Let's clear some of this up real quick so you don't have to see all that mess. And we see the market cap coming from the high over here of almost $1 trillion, coming down to a low price of 90 billion and back up right now to $267 billion, family. Beautiful growth. Now, I want to show y'all something. This is why the dominance is what it is with Bitcoin. In fact, where's my Bitcoin dominance at? There it is. Let me slide this back up here. So we'll put our Bitcoin dominance right here above our Bitcoin market cap. So this is the cryptocurrency market cap. This is Bitcoin market cap. And this is Bitcoin. I'm going to show you all that one more time, just to show you how much Bitcoin dictates what happens with this whole market altogether. Let me shrink this down to give you more of a look. Let's do this once again. This is the total cryptocurrency market cap. This is all the cryptocurrencies in one, not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, even Doge, the cryptocurrencies. Over 2,000 different ones that give us a $267 billion market cap. Now, looking at the total overall market cap and the fluctuation in the price action and how it moves, and then we come and we look at the cryptocurrency, or excuse me, Bitcoin market cap. Remember, this is Bitcoin. This is the market cap. This is only Bitcoin, which is 178 billion of the 267 billion, right? Which is why it mimics it so much. And then this is Bitcoin itself. Damn, look at that. Almost a mirror image, correct? So we get almost, now which one comes first? Which who came first, the chicken or the eggs? Which one do we watch to tell us in which route we may go? Now let's real quick take a look at the dominance. Now the dominance gives us a different story. This is how dominant Bitcoin is over all the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Let's see, let's go back to a weekly, monthly. Give us wow, look at that. From almost 100% dominance back in 2015, from 14 up until around the time that Ethereum came out and really put an end to Bitcoin dominance. But we are coming back. We are coming back. Will it ever get back up to 100%? I mean, not with the likes of Ethereum and other such cryptocurrencies in the market now. No, is my opinion. Let's take a look at Ethereum dominance if we can find that. We can. Hold on. Market cap Ethereum dominance. Here we go. So we can see as Bitcoin gains in dominance, almost as an inverse to that is Ethereum. There we go. Yep, that's the inverse. So we can see we came up, hit the top, broke back down, and then we've been up. We can see we came down, hit a bottom, came up, and then we've been down. So that's a complete, they're the exact inverse to Bitcoin's dominance. I don't know if y'all can peep that. They're mirror images of the other. Mirror images of the other. Back, let me show you. Hold on. There you go. So that's Ethereum upside down. That's inverse. That's Bitcoin. All right, so getting over into the first story. And I know I probably jagged off about 5 minutes over here on the damn new money matrix. Okay, no problem. Okay, so just got a cancellation of the boot camp class for this afternoon. That's okay. That is okay. Perfect. All right. Moving off into the first story, and I do apologize for taking all that time talking about the damn charts. And I just said I wouldn't go take all that time talking about the charts. Real quick before we do begin, let me scroll through one last time, see who all I got checking in with me. Ms. Naj, peace, Queen. How we doing? Peace, 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 family. I hope we've shared this out. For those that are tuning in right now, I hope we're taking the time and share this out. Loud and clear on Facebook. Thank you, Miss Joseph, Brother Marco, Brother Houston, Miss Brown, Miss Atkins. Brother Houston, go ahead and hit the DM. Get a couple of minutes to go later on. All right, here we go. So first story coming up first. America hasn't done this in 10 years and is fired for Bitcoin. The U.S. Federal Reserve is expected to cut the target interest rate on Wednesday for the first time since the global financial crisis a decade ago. This policy shift is gasoline for Bitcoin. Now I'll reiterate what they just said. The Federal Reserve is cutting the interest rate, something they have not done since the global financial crisis over 10 years ago. So what does that tell you about the current financial state that we live in? Anybody? Any telltale signs? Travis King or Kling saying tomorrow Bitcoin will experience the first Fed rate cut in its history. See how it affects it. One, the low interest rates. What is this? Oh, never mind. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. There we go. Get rid of that. Get this one pulled up. I do apologize for the slow moving of the laptop or the computer itself and loading up. There we go. There we go. All right, so first, low interest rates cannibalize your savings. Low interest rates are designed to encourage spending and investing, not saving. Think about it like this. The best savings account in the United States only offer 1.9% interest. If the Fed cuts, you can expect that to go lower. I'm going to say that one more time for those that have not entered the decentralized finance space. So let me give you a little, let me see. Let's go take a look real quick. I don't think I got anything over here in compound finance. Let's see. Let's hit the app up. This is what you utilize for interest-bearing accounts, and we're going to see the interest rates that we're able to gain over here versus using a traditional financial institution. So we can see our yearly supply APR, which is annual percentage return. You got to in an APR. Let's look that up real quick. Now, the thing you want to understand about DeFi, which man, I can't wait till I'm done with this book. I'm breaking it down so slick in this book for y'all. In fact, I'm gonna give y'all a preview of my book. I'm gonna give y'all a preview for those that are tuning in. So the interest rate is the cost of borrowing the principal loan amount. The APR is a broader measure of the cost of the mortgage because it includes the interest rate plus other costs such as broker fees, discount points, and some closing costs expressed as a percentage. So this is what you pay back on a loan. Now, the reason the compound has two APRs is because you can borrow with a 4.29% APR for basic attention token, 17% for DAI, or you can loan and the borrower will be paying you back 12.89% DAI, 0.3% basic attention token, 0.1% Ethereum. You understand what I mean? So where they're saying that the banks right now are the best bank is going to give you interest of 1.19%. 1.9% interest. Over here, you can get 12.8% interest and 9.5% interest. And I'm focusing in on DAI and USDC for the simple fact that these two are stable coins, so it's dollar for dollar, right? Now with Wrapped Bitcoin, you can get 0.1%. This is just an Ethereum-based Bitcoin, right? So you can compare that to what the traditional financial institutions are giving you today. What was I looking at over here? Was there something that caught my attention? No, it wasn't. In fact, let me see. Where is my, what's the title of my book? What's the title? There we go. Just to give individuals a preview of what I got coming for the people. Quick preview. Sovereign-minded aspects of the blockchain and becoming a secure party / crypto creditor. I'm going to give y'all a real quick introduction. I'll do it right here, and I'll also add it on at the end for those that may come in late. But I've been getting the book off, and this is 100% my words, my thoughts, my man, what I've been putting together. There's no plagiarism anywhere in here. You're not going to be able to, some of the information that I'm putting in here, the way I'm putting it together, you're not going to find written anywhere else in history, because I'm the first one putting this together. Especially with the whole secure party / crypto creditor, there is no such thing. I am the creator of that. But the book goes on to say that sovereignty within this new money matrix is defined as the full right and power of governing one body over itself, especially when handling commercial affairs, without any interference from outside sources or bodies. It is the borderless and permissionless transacting of intangible digital assets. That's my definition of what sovereignty is within this new money matrix. And we go into an introduction, exit the old money matrix. Before you can start to understand transitioning our mind to be sovereign when in thought and handling commercial affairs within what I like to call the new money matrix, we must understand what the new money matrix is. The current monetary system or system of money does not work exactly as we have been brought up to believe. What once was a certificate that represented an actual asset to back it, i.e. gold and silver, has now turned into a promissory note or a debtor's note, which we call cash, but is actually a form of legal tender called fiat. Legal tender means it is the official currency to be used within the jurisdiction. There we go. Or control of the ruling government. This fiat note is then used to pay all debts, public and private, as it said, on every paper dollar, no matter if it's a $1 or $100 bill, meaning that a creditor must accept this Federal Reserve note in satisfaction of a debt. Now, remember, we're calling these 100, even when you call it a $100 bill, dollar and bill are it's oxymoron. Those are two like opposites. It's like saying you're a boy, girl. So the US dollar is only a physical representation of a transaction to discharge the debt that is owed for the goods or services exchanged. The dollar itself does not have any value. Rather, it is backed by the full faith and credit of the people that use it. And the reason I'm going through all this is because for individuals to truly understand this new money matrix that we're going into, decentralized finance, becoming a secure party / crypto creditor, you got to understand the old system in which you were working in. If you don't understand the old system, you're damn sure not going to understand the new system. So that's why I'm giving people that are going to be obtaining copies of my book a real introduction into this space that you're not going to get anywhere else. These are facts. Where I leave off at. Here we go. And I'm stealing a lot of the beans too. Everything within the United States is prepaid for, thus the 22 trillion plus in debt at the time of this writing. In layman's terms, when you give a dollar bill or use a credit / debit card to quote unquote buy material items with, you're not actually buying ownership of it because there's nothing of value being exchanged from the end of the person giving the money. So you're just giving a piece of paper away to an individual as a means of exchange for something that either appreciates assets or depreciates liabilities in value against the trading instrument, i.e. the dollar. So that gives you a breakdown of a commercial transaction that you do when you're using a banknote, i.e. cash. So yeah, this I'm telling you, I got something in store. And I go deep. Look at this. Merely being able to transact peer-to-peer does not in and of itself fully empower the people to be sovereign. No, but being able to bank in a decentralized manner without the use of a third party, in my opinion, does put more fuel, this should be fuel, to the fire. Meaning having the ability to safely secure one's own digital assets or cryptocurrencies in a digital wallet of their choice and holding full custody with the use of private keys is the start. Next, having the ability to hold these digital assets as collateral in a personal wallet, all the while interacting with a DApp or decentralized application that runs on the decentralized internet known as the Web 3.0, and giving oneself or allowing others to obtain a loan against those digital assets without the use of a third party to accept or deny the loan is another. It is these very actions that allow an individual to become a secure party / crypto creditor. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, this right here is gonna be one of the top eye openers 2019, 2020. Say 2019. I plan on having this done within the next couple of weeks or months. But right back to the story. I do apologize for deviating. But definitely something that individuals gotta we gotta check it in. What's going on, brother Walter, brother Tapper, Miss Payne, brother Hill, brother Trotter? Peace. You gotta let me know when that's available. Yes, sir. Mo, what's well with it, sir? What's the drawing, Law? Yeah, but everything y'all just heard straight from my mind to the pen and pad. No double. Like I said, the shit I'm writing, y'all not gonna find anywhere in recorded history. Not how I'm putting this stuff together. So definitely be on the lookout for that book, man. Definitely be on the lookout for that book. But going right back into the story. Let me get back to the story we were going over. I do apologize for deviating. Oh, hold on. Where we at? Hold on. There we go. All right. Where do we leave off at? There we go. At the same time, the Fed's target a 2% inflation rate. So your savings are growing slower than everything else around you. Hey, hold on. Let me rewind the tape. Go back and start this over. Think about it like this. The best savings account in the U.S. only offer 1.9% interest. If the Fed cuts, you can expect that to go lower. At the same time, the Fed targets a 2% inflation rate. And I've told y'all this plenty of times for anyone that has a savings account, how it, on the surface level, it's not what it is. Anyways, they're actually breaking some of that down to you now. So the Fed targets a 2% inflation rate. So your savings are growing slower than everything else around you. You're losing money in a low interest rate environment. Look at this chart from JP Morgan's private bank, which shows the long-term decline of the dollar's value. Man, I'm so happy they're speaking on this shit now. This stuff that I've been talking about for a while, and people thought I was plumb shit crazy. Just speaking out against the dollar after me being who I was, and how I lived my life and worshiping the dollar as I was. For me to speak out against it now, saying that it's not worth shit, it's really a debtor's tool. It's not to be immortalized or worshipped in the way that we do. And a lot of the music and media was put out there to quote unquote get us addicted to the dollar, when at the end of the day, those that live in the know or know what's going on are looking at us like damn, why they okay so worried about that piece of paper for? It's just an instrument. Like it's even hard for me to even explain it the way that I understand it in my own mind, but it ain't what it is. Anyways, Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin rewards savings because its supply cannot be diluted. No central authority can devalue Bitcoin, excuse me. Its value is solely determined by demand. Over the long term, this has played out in a steadily rising return for Bitcoin holders. So this is Bitcoin's long price trends versus the dollar, right? See a difference here? Dollar ain't been doing too good since 1985. Number two, if investors look for better returns in Bitcoin. Cutting rates is designed to encourage investors to put their money in the market. But after a decade of low interest rates, it's not easy to find a good return. Now, how many of us out there bank not truly knowing what banking is or what we're doing or why we're giving them our money or why they're charging us this or what even the interest rates we're supposed to get back even mean? Right? How many of us just put our money in the bank blindly because it's what we've been taught to do? 13 trillion worth of bonds now have a negative yield. Let me stop right here. This is another thing. I like to go over that which I don't think everyone may understand because it makes the whole article and what we're talking about more understandable to everyone that's tuning in. Look, negative yields could be the death of the bond market. Look what they're talking about. Negative yield debt hits record 14 trillion. It's Fed's cut. In 2019, the share of global government bonds trading with a negative yield has risen to 29%, its highest level since October of 2016. Negative yield debt is a strange phenomenon. Buying a bond with a negative yield means that the investors are willing to pay, in this case, governments to keep their money safe. How do the negative interest rate bonds work? A negative interest rate means that the central bank and perhaps private banks will charge negative interest. So instead of receiving money on deposits, depositors must pay regularly to keep their money with the bank. Oh shit! Oh man! You see how it changes the whole everything you're reading when you figure out what you're talking about? During deflationary periods, people and businesses hoard money instead of spending and investing. And then here's my favorite go-to, Investopedia. A negative yield bond is an unusual situation in which issuers of debt are paid to borrow. At the same time, depositors or buyers of bonds pay a cash flow instead of receiving interest income. You see how backwards all that sounds, family? I hope y'all picking up on this. Bonds trading in the open market can effectively carry a negative bond yield if the price of the bond trades at a sufficient premium. Remembering that the prices of bonds change inversely with the bond's yield, meaning they go inverse, how I just showed you with Bitcoin and the dollar. The higher the price of the bond, the lower the yield. At some point, the price of the bond can increase sufficiently to imply a negative yield for the purchaser. And we'll leave it at that because we could do a whole day just going over this. But anyways, investors will start. Okay, the stock market has delivered strong returns over the last decade, but many Wall Street analysts agree that the party is fizzling out. And let's go back and talk about why they've had strong returns over the last decade. If anybody remembers, after the financial crisis of 2008, in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, was it 2009? It may have been 2008. It may have been 2009. Obama came out with something called the stimulus package. The stimulus package was an amount of funds, money, cash, debt notes, Federal Reserve notes printed up and given out to the people in order to increase spending, in order to bring in money into the market. So we were basically going bankrupt. We've been bankrupt. Let me not say that. Basically, what's going on is the economy was crashing. They went and printed up a whole bunch of money, gave it out to everybody. Everybody started spending. Everything started going back up. That's basically it. They printed money to put into the market to allow the market to flourish. And that bubble is running out right now. That's what I see anyways. Investors will start to look elsewhere to put their money. And it's getting harder to ignore the best performing asset of the decade, Bitcoin. In the absence of traditional yields, investors will cautiously start allocating to Bitcoin. 3, Bitcoin for better economics. Today's rate cut is a good time to think about the broader economics of fiat money. Is endlessly printing money a wise decision? Well, China, Europe, Japan, and the US are all easy monetary policy in a race to stay competitive on the global arena. It might temporarily boost stock markets, but the average person putting their hard-earned money in a savings account is getting screwed, fucked, raped. Excuse my language. Bitcoin may not be perfect, but it's an alternative. Private, sector, personal, sovereign. Bitcoin supply can't be manipulated or expanded at will. It can't be used for global power games. The supply is hard limited at 21 million, and no more will ever be created or printed. Bitcoin's daily supply is programmed and kept in check by an evolving difficulty algorithm. The output is predictable and impossible to manipulate. Bitcoin daily supply decreases and the dollar increases. This shit is so amazing to me. Bitcoin is a scarce asset. And I said this yesterday when I was trying to explain to individuals that have the misconception that cryptocurrency is no different from fiat dollars. It is nowhere near a fiat dollar. It is an asset in which individuals use fiat dollars to purchase and invest in. While the dollar supply is abundant and ever growing, supply and demand economics tell us scarcity is more valuable than abundance. To put this in perspective, Bitcoin will cut its daily supply in half in May of 2020. Let's go back and read that over again. Bitcoin will cut its daily supply in half in May 2020. It's about to get more scarce. At the same time, the Fed is about to flood the market with dollars. Which one would you rather be holding? And I spoke about this previously when we talk about, no, I was just talking to one of the guys about this, how easy it is to get money right now. It's real easy to get what we think is money right now. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, though. No matter how hard they make it seem out here, money been flowing. I mean, I know where I'm at, man. I'm seeing these young cats, bust moves for 10, 20, 30, $40,000 here and there. That shit was not that sweet when I was young. It was not that sweet when I was young. In order for you to get $40,000, you had to do a whole lot of elbow grease, whole lot of hustling and bustling. There was no quick wrath through lick, drop check, pick, all that shit, man. There wasn't none of that stuff back then. You really had to get it out the mud to get money like that. I don't know what the fuck they showing over here on this right hand side, sex and crypto. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here, but Goldman Sachs exec confident nothing else has to pay off his Bitcoin. Let's see what the people are talking about now. Raul Pal, a former head of equities and equities derivatives at Goldman Sachs United Kingdom office and the founder of global macro investor in Real Vision Group, believes that Bitcoin, or BTC, is worth betting on in the long term, even if it's just a 1% chance. This and other insights Pal shared while speaking on the Stephan Livera podcast this week. He said, I know all these macro guys. They're all in it. They get it. They get the optionality. They may be complete believers, part believers, partial believers, but even then, if it's a 1% chance of being right, and the upside is 100x from here, he'll do this shit all day. Potential rewards outweigh the risk. According to Pal, the potential reward of buying Bitcoin far outweighs all the accompanying risks. In his abstract approximation, 8 trillion is a possible figure the BTC market cap could hit in the future. And he explained, so if it's worth $80 trillion, let's say you have a 10% probability. That's $8 trillion. It's currently worth $200 billion. So even if there's a 1% chance of it working, what it's telling you is that it's ludicrously underpriced if any of these probabilities pay out. He adds that these numbers are crazy attractive. And that's why it's sucking in so many of these macro guys, because it's like, damn, nothing else has this payoff. Listen to what these people are telling y'all. Nothing else has the payoff the cryptocurrency is bringing into the people. Why are black communities, black leaders, the churches, the go-to guys not talking about cryptocurrency? If you got a financial advisor and they are not talking about investing in crypto right now, you need to either put them up on game and have them look at it. And if they still like, oh, I don't think that'd be a good investment, fire they dumbass and get you somebody that's up with the times. Because the new money matrix is here. That old shit's out the window. Money under the mattress, out the window. Money in the bank, out the window. Money in the shoebox, out the window. Money in paper, out the window. Just wait. Slowly but for surely, the transitioning is happening. I mean, you can either get with it, get left behind, or, be one of the few. One of the few. He also referred to crypto and analyst Plan B's tweets containing a couple of different stock-to-flow models based around the tapering off in the supply due to scheduling halvings of the BTC block reward. That's another thing with these halvings that are coming in. You know what I'm saying? 1 Satoshi equals 1 cent in 5 years. Hey, say it again, bro. Say it again. Exactly. Facts, cuz I feel you. That's why you keep my attention. Peace, Patah. I don't know who that is, but damn, that's what's up. They not ready. Hello, Mac J. What's going on? Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I'll leave off that. Oh, Bitcoin is predicted to increase to 1 million in coming years. Notably, the most recent Plan B chart suggests that Bitcoin will increase to $100,000 after next year's halving, and to an astonishing $1 million after 2024, which Powell says is not impossible. It's damn sure not impossible. I'm telling y'all right here, when the Satoshi gets to a penny, that means Bitcoin will be worth $100 million. Now, yes, it's an option. That's what I'm telling y'all, not them. I'm saying $100 million. And not, and this is the thing we got to comprehend, family. I don't care about the dollar value, meaning, oh, how would it be $100 million? Just because it's $100 million doesn't mean $100 million will have the buying power of $100 million today. This is the biggest thing I try to put forth to people to understand. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everyone wants to be a billionaire. Everyone wants to be a trillionaire. Everybody wants to be a thousandaire. But what if being a millionaire was like being $100,000 nigga today? Excuse my language. But you get what I'm saying? What if you having $1 million in the next 10 years is the equivalent to having $100,000 today? Let that sink in for a minute. Because you could be a millionaire in Venezuela right now. Go get a million bolivars. In fact, let's see. Let's see what the here we go. So $1 gets you 248,000 Venezuelan bolivars. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this conversion rate is. And I don't even know what I put. I think I probably put more than a million. What do we put? That's 100,000. Oh no, I put a wait. Hold on, yeah, that might be too much. Either way it goes, though, that's 100. That's 1,000. That's 10 million. Nope, that's a billion, I think. Hold on, I'm trying to get these. Let me see something. That's 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, 10,000. There we go. Oh, I'm not. See, and that's the thing. I get so caught up on that. I'll be trying to do that shit all day. But y'all get the picture. You can go over there and be a millionaire right now with $4,000 in USD. Go over there and be all the millionaire you want. So I say that to say this: that we got to get out of this mindset of what dollar denomination of a person we want to be. When that shit is a big ass farce, like big old joke. I'm telling y'all, dollars. I don't care about none of that. I understand financial units of measurement now more so than I've ever understood it in my life. And I've said this once again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. It's not about the dollar amount. It's only about the coin count. I'm gonna stop saying that too, because I'm about to get that shit trademarked. Because it's a lot of little stuff I've been saying. I've been seeing people trademarking this shit behind me. So I need to go ahead and lay claim to that which is mine. Intellectual property is a mother. Even though I got a lot of it on the blockchain, which can save me later on, I'm already gonna get it really incorporated. Early $200 bet on Bitcoin turned out to be prophetic. Executive Goldman Sachs exec also mentioned that he has a long history with Bitcoin and was probably the first person to put together a valuation using the above ground supply and below ground supply of gold and imputing that into Bitcoin, which was basically the stock flow model at a very simplistic level. Powell says that he first found out about Bitcoin when it was still at 17 cents. He said, I first discovered Bitcoin because some of my clients had begun to mine it when it was at 17 cents. They were running a hedge fund and they happened to have electricity included in their office space. And somebody talked to them. They were very early adopters. So I wrote an article. I got long around $200. And the rest is history. On July 30th, former Bitcoin bear Joe Kernan also predicted that Bitcoin could hit $55,000 by May 2020, the next day of the date of the next halving. At press time, Bitcoin is trading at around 10,000. Now, right now, we're looking at 55,000, 100,000, $1 million. Like, yeah, that shit's impossible. But what do you think them people when Bitcoin was 17 cents? Do you think they ever in a million years saw that 17-cent Bitcoin at $10,000? I think not. I think not. Let me see how much time we got left on the New Money Matrix podcast. Check in real quick. We're going on 36 minutes right now and 51 seconds. Still on good timing. Let me see who I got checking in with me real quick. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Please help assist me in sharing this out also. I want to reach as many people as possible, as many ears, rather, as possible. All right. Going into the last story. Investors can now trade Ether and British pounds on the same blockchain. A team of former Royal Bank of Scotland engineers is bringing trading and settlement of digital assets, including cryptocurrencies, to a private blockchain network originally developed for enterprise. Revealed exclusively to CoinDesk, London-based Lab 577, led by ex-RBS Innovation lead Richard Crook, is rolling out its first platform offering. The Digital Asset Shared Ledger, DASL, pronounced Dazzle or Dazzle, is built on top of the Corda network, the open source blockchain system created by R3, a bank consortium that once personified the blockchain, not Bitcoin, ethos of 2015 to 2016. As such, it's a sign of how much the industry has evolved that Dazzle will be used to facilitate the trading of Bitcoin, Ether, and the like. Crook told CoinDesk, crypto is clearly converging with blockchain. We spent quite a lot of time in 2015 separating the two to make sure we could have a conversation about blockchain. And now here we are converging the two back. Lab 577 is working with Prime Brokerage, BCB, which will park its clients' assets, both fiat and crypto, with custodians. Mirrored representations of those assets will trade on Corda, and a process known in the blockchain parlance as two-layer settlement. A similar arrangement in the works to bring Ethereum tokens into the architecture R3 is building for Swiss Stock Exchange 6. In this way, investors will be able to conduct both legs of a trade, whether fiat to crypto or crypto to crypto, on the same system, and have them settle instantly and simultaneously instead of waiting days for a bank transfer or minutes, sometimes hours, for a public blockchain confirmation. Shit. Institution friendly. BCB says it has a pipeline of clients to bring the Corda via Dazzle, including a couple of big banks. Oliver von Landsberg, Sadie, SBC founder and CEO, said his firm is already live with a couple of beta clients, settling Ethereum and British pounds biliterally in a kind of closed environment. It is live in the sense that it's using the live Corda network and the live Corda node, but not yet a released product out in the wild. Apart from speed, Crook said plugging a crypto prime brokerage in the Corda network, the free open source version of R3's tech, makes sense because you have to be a known legal entity to operate on that network. Once again, known legal entity. A word that we all should become familiar with, which is Latin. What is it? Ens leges, creature of straw, a fictional entity created out of law. Ens leges, a creature of law, an artificial being, as contrasted with a natural person, applied to corporations considered as deriving their existence entirely from law. Now let's take a look at this. Let's look at UCC definition real quick. This is why I like to tie all this stuff together, because there's honestly no one tying all these things together for y'all, bits and pieces of the puzzle like this. Not all of. Okay, so security interests. Hold on, what are we looking for? All right, so just a couple of words to be familiar with. Number one, bank. Bank means a person. I'm gonna say that again. Bank means a person. Bank means a person. Bank means a person. Were you taught this in school, that a bank is a person or a person is a bank? So bank means a person that is engaged in the business of banking, but the bank means the business of personing, and includes a savings bank or savings person, savings and loan association, savings and loan person, a credit union, a credit person, or a trust company, which is a person. Now let's look at the definition of the word trust. Of person. Here we go. Person means individual, corporation, business trust, estate, trust, partnership, Limited liability company, yeah, all this is a person. Association, joint venture, government, governmental subdivision, agency, or instrumentality, public corporation, or any other legal or commercial entity. Bingo. So, are you a person, or do you have a person? I'm gonna get off all this lesson shit I be doing, but yeah, just always overstand the language that you're using, because best believe it's not what you was taught in school, family. Let's get back to the chart stuff. Let's get back over here. But all that ties in, though. I hope y'all don't think that it doesn't. All of that ties in. Oh, that's why I went over there. Okay. So a legal entity can operate on that network, not a person, not a living human being, just an entity. In other words, banks, persons. See, now you see how it makes you look at things different once you understand the definitions of words. So in other words, persons and financial institutions can rest assured that they are meeting things like anti-money laundering and sanctions compliance. Dazzle wants to assist those regulated financial institutions to be able to deal with digital assets, said Crook. It could be something they want to issue themselves, like debt or equity. It could be cash. And some of them want to handle crypto. Prime time. For prime brokerages, a core challenge of crypto is negotiating a host of network structures, wallets, proprietary blockchain protocols, and so on. Similarly, on the fiat side, a unified settlement layer is lacking, said Landsberg Sadie. The UK has a leg up with its faster payment system, he added, but firms still have to deal with a mishmash of payment systems in different jurisdictions. Landsberg Sadie pointed to certain operational challenges around storing and moving crypto safely, and also accounting for it in a unified way. Adding, what we have always been on the lookout for is something which is credible institutional bridge and a kind of settlement layer for cash and for crypto. To be fair, similar sorts of off-chain settlement arrangements have been created recently. These include ties between custodians and trading firms, Bitco with Genesis Tracking, Kingdom Trust and OTCXN, and networks built by crypto-friendly financial institutions for their clients to trade with each other, Silvergate Bank, Signature Bank, and Prime Trust. In the Dazzle solution, BCB parks crypto in cold or offline storage with Vault, a crypto custodian which works with the insurance broker Aon. The equivalent in the fiat world is physical bank accounts, which in this case, British pounds, will be BCB's banking partner, Clearbank, said Landsberg Sadie. Using Corda as a settlement layer also addresses the scaling problem, which has dogged the cryptocurrency industry for years. Added Landsberg Sadie, two counterparties exchanging a bunch of Litecoin, for example, would be unaffected by the transaction time of the public blockchain to settle. You don't need to move the physical Litecoin out of its cold storage. You can just represent these as legal entries on Corda. And remember, there is no physical Litecoin. Everything is just code, binaries, zeros and ones, numbers in the matrix. Keep that in mind, fam. There is no coin, no Bitcoin, no Litecoin, no Ethereum coin. Stepping back, settling the fiat side of the trades on the blockchain instantly with cash on the ledger isn't an alluring proposition well beyond the crypto market. A lot of work is being done to bring digital fiat to distributed ledgers, with projects like Utility Settlement Coin drawing a lot of attention. Crook, whose team started the work of building bridges between public and private blockchains while at RBS with projects like Cordite, said the likes of BCB and also SDX coming on Corda creates a rising tide, which will also lift pure enterprise plays being built on a network. In the case of trade finance, you want to have stories of value on chain, which the macro polos and the trade IXs of the world can use, he said, referring to Corda's base trade finance consortium. So you can get the goods and services to flow one way across a ledger and the payments for goods and services to flow the other way on the same ledger. I mean, this is the new money matrix in the raw. So that is your first half of Coffee and Crypto in the AM with the Bitcoin Block Bully. How we doing out there? We're going on 10:30 right now. We've been live for about an hour, 45 minutes and 54 seconds right now in the New Money Matrix podcast. Let's see. Let's take a look at these charts, see how we're looking. Let me see if we got any questions or comments moving forward also. So if you like the information that I'm bringing in a way that I'm bringing it, if you can, please hit the like and or love button, as well as share this out, please. Brother Parks, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. If I can, please hit them thumbs up. Over there on YouTube. So let's real quick look at the top 20 coins real quick. Coming in number one, we got Big Bang Hank, Bitcoin trading at $10,010 Well, $10,000 to $11.09, up 0.3% within the last 24. Ethereum coming in at $216.32, down 1.3% within the last 24. Ripple coming in number 3 at 31 cents, down 1.7% within the last 24. Litecoin coming in at 98 cents, $98.85, down 1.31%. Excuse me, up 1.31% within the last 24. Bitcoin Cash coming in at $3.25, down 0.8% within the last 24. Binance Coin coming in at $26.72, up 2.9% within the last 24, 0.9% within the last hour. Coming in number 7, you got the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, Tether, trading at $1.01. Coming in number 8, you got EOS trading at $4.28, down 1.4% within the last 24. Coming in number 9, you got Bitcoin BSV trading at $141.97, down 4.1% within the last 24. Coming in number 10, you got Stellar XLM trading at 8 cents, down 2.4% within the last 24. Coming in number 11, you got Tron trading at 2 pennies, down 2.08% within the last 24. Coming in number 12, you got Cardano trading at 5 cents, down 3.9% within the last 24. Coming in number 13, you got Monero. Monero, top privacy coin, trading at $80.70, down 1.7% within the last 24. Coming in number 14, you got Onset Leo trading at $1.29, down 1.8% within the last 24. Coming in number 15, you got Dash trading at $109.25, down 1.03% within the last 24. Coming in number 9, you got Neo trading at $11.59, down 1.9% within the last 24. Coming in number 17, you got IOTA trading at 28 cents, down 3.05% within the last 24. Coming in number 18, you got Tezos trading at $1.26, currently long, up 2.4% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number 19, we got Chainlink trading at $2.13, down 2.7% within the last 24. And coming in last but not least, we got Atom, Cosmos, trading at $3.53, down 4.7% within the last 24 hours. Family, that is your top 20 coins in the coin market cap. Real quick, let's take a look at the biggest gainers over here. Let's look at the biggest losers first. Silverway down 15% at 57%. V System 23% down 8%. External token, Bytecoin, Crypto.com, Crow, PoonDX down, Cosmos, Elf, Ardor. For those that don't know, Crypto.com got their own United States debit card. I'll send a link out later on. Ardor, ICX, Hedge Trade is down, trading at 76 cents right now, down 4.75%. Verge, Ontology, Steam, IOTA, VeChain. Let's see what the biggest gainers are. Japanese content, JCT, we've seen them up here before, up 13%. Theta Token up 10%, only trading at 13 cents. XMAX up 7%. UUU Network up 6%. KBC up 5% within the last 24 hours. Metaverse up 4%. GXS up 3.8%. Binance up 3.16%. Tezos 2.8%. In fact, let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look at KBC, see how they've been doing since releasing, being able to turn in. I think it was 100 KBC coins for over 1 gram of gold. No, for a gram of gold. Let's see if, looking at it from a asset standpoint, from it being a tradable asset. Let's see how they're doing. KBC versus dollar coin market cap. Here we go. Carrot guard. Here we go. So this is KBC versus the dollar. Let's see how they're faring out right now. Then really want to take a look at GXS. In fact, let me see. Let's see what Hedge has been doing over the last 7 days, 30 days, 7 days. Let's see. Over the last 7 days, up 8% in fiat, up 14% in BTC, up 44% in Ethereum. Holy shit. Let's see what I'm attacking on Hedge. Let's see KBC now. What was July? July 4th is right here. And downhill, even exceeding your previous low. Coming down to retest. Hold on, turn my magnet. Go. Coming down to retest your previous support. No, excuse me, previous resistance. Look at that. All the way back down here to, what is this? 2 pennies. So from 2 cents. So pretty much as a tradable asset, once they were able to exchange this thing for gold around 9 cents, it dumped down and lost, what, 80% of its value? Right now, you're still at a loss of 75% of your value within, what, about about a month. About a month, because it was the 4th. So about 50% loss within the last month of KBC. So you got to be careful and know exactly who you're investing in. Now, let's see. That's on the 12-hour. Let's see what kind of bounce we can get from KBC. Finding a bounce here yet. Oh, there it goes. But it could be a bounce like one of these. So be careful when you're out there investing. Take a link real. In fact, you want to know what? Let's take a look at QKC. We haven't taken a look at QKC in a while. Let's look at QKC versus Ethereum. Look at that hourly on the hour chart. QKC since July 11th, up 30% versus Ethereum right now. Up 30% versus Ethereum right now. 20 days. Not bad for QKC. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. With that being said, here my grandson up here crying. I'm going to have to go attend to him. We got any questions or comments in closing? Any questions or comments in closing? I wouldn't touch K. I was just going over it. You know what I'm saying? Just going over, taking a look. That's it. Let's see. With that being said, there's no questions, no comments. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because this boy up here going crazy. I want to thank everybody who tuned in for the Everybody Show of Coffee and Crypto. To the next one. Stop limits, due diligence, learn the chart. Don't buy anything somebody just telling you to buy with any type of due diligence on your own side. And do not hesitate, even if you don't know what the charts, how to read the charts, right? Just as an example, if somebody tells you to invest in a currency, let's see, let's look at, for instance, XYO network. Here we go, XYO network versus the dollar. It shows you a chart. And it looks like this. And pretty much December 2018 up until now, it's just been downhill. Don't buy shit like this in hopes of, hey, if it ever pops back up, because that's anything. I mean, look, okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick. Before I get out of here, let's look at this. You know what this reminds me of? That reminds me of a traditional stock that I've been showing a lot of individuals for a while now. Let's go to chart. And with that being said, I'm going to end the New Money Matrix podcast. It is still recording. They cannot see any of the visuals. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with me and was able to list or will listen on New Money Matrix podcast. We're going on 55 minutes and 55 seconds until the next one. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here. So that was just me ending the New Money Matrix podcast. Just me ending the New Money Matrix podcast. Let me go ahead and save that. There we go. Now let's take a look at JC Penney's job. Invested in anything, a good idea. Let's take a look at JC Penney's. This is I love using them as an example. How you 1K is go shit. So if we look at JC Penney's on a monthly, this is JC Penney's family, well reputable. Everyone knows about them. But look at what their stocks did. JCPenney's went from selling at a high of 80 share in 2007 to now in 2019 for 77 cents a share. So we'll just say from $77 down to 77 cents. What do you happen to your savings for one if you invest in JCPenney's for long term? If you so someone JCPenney said cents, it could pop back to $80. This, ask yourself. Look at VNX, VisionX. Take a look at VNX in a second. VNX, let's see. Cryptocurrency. You have it on NX. Let this pull up real. Quick X. See over here on YouTube? It's not showing on YouTube. Hey, look. No, no, no. Let's 4 hours. 4 hours. Something like this, I don't look at that. Where's the real comprehend about investing, family? This is what you want to look for. Why we come into this? Okay, long investments. God damn, that's hard. 2 pennies, and it's down to like damn near. Man, that's hard. That's a hard ball. That is a hard. It's a hard ball. This is what you want to look for. If this is anything that people are interested in, when it gets to certain levels, people are going to pick up. You want to look for, and if you want them to not go into, you can go into the big, come back and try to invest. This is something that they want. I don't know enough about the project to even give my personal opinion on it. Something that I have to look at. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now, but yeah, at first sight, not something I would really be looking at as of right now. I mean, is it pumping right now? Yeah. Where we're at right now, if you can break that, you come back up, test 0.004. Right now you're at 0.003, so come test 0.004, then possibly 0.00467. I mean, all depends. All depends. I don't look at this though. Vision X. I'm gonna look at this myself. Is it going in and out, family? Audio breaking up. Okay, it might be over. It might be time for me to go ahead and end it. And if y'all can't see nothing, it might just be time for me to end it. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this until the next video, until the next podcast. This is the Bitcoin Block Bully. Until the next video, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.